right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm grateful to be here with all of you today for the groundbreaking for Cook County's Household Hazardous Waste Facility. I'm especially thankful to the many leaders who partnered with the county to bring this project to life. The South Suburban and Southside communities have long needed safer, more accessible options for trash and hazardous waste disposal. That's why I'd like to begin by thanking our hosts and partners at South Suburban College. South Suburban College Board Chair and Phoenix Mayor, my friend Terry Wells. I tell you what, hold your applause till the end, okay? South Suburban College President, Dr. Lynette Stokes. South Suburban College Vice President of Administrative Services, Patrick Rush. And the entire South Suburban College Board of Trustees. All right. All right, let's save the applause for the end of this list, too. In addition, I'd like to acknowledge the elected officials and government leaders who are here today for their support. Congresswoman Robin Kelly, Commissioner Donna Miller, Sharnay Harris, I hope I didn't do that badly, for Commissioner Keisha McCaskill, who couldn't join us today, Ted Mason and Justice Koziak from Commissioner Kevin Morrison's office, Kelly Merrick representing Clerk Gordon, Alderman Tyrone Rogers from Harvey, Brian Hardy, Mayor of Lansing, Myra Gardner, VP of the Harvey School District, and Illinois EPA Hazardous Materials Manager Ethan Herrick. A round of applause. And of course, I'm grateful to the Cook County team from the Department of Environment and Sustainability and the Bureau of Asset Management. Thank you to Interim Director of the Department of Environment and Sustainability, Kevin Schnoes, Chief Administrative Officer, Zara Lee, Deputy Director of Capital Planning, Tamas Kutas. Did I do that right? Tomas? Tomas. Okay, thank you, Tomas. So, thank you to everyone we mentioned. Another round of applause. Okay. So, I'd like to thank everybody involved, all those who support this project, whether behind the scenes or in the community. Your work makes this possible. Let's take a moment to reflect on how far we've come. On Earth Day in April of 2023, Cook County and South Suburban College celebrated the opening of the CHARM Center, Center for Hard to Recycle Materials, which is where? Help me. That way. Okay. That way. Okay. Today, we're building on that success with the groundbreaking for the new Cook County Household Hazardous Waste Facility. The county is investing a lot of money, almost $5 million, to build and operate this essential resource, which is scheduled to open later this fall. This facility fills a long-standing gap in services across the south suburbs and the south side of Chicago. Until now, the closest comparable facilities were located on the near north side in Chicago, that's a long way away, in Naperville, in Lake County, and in Rockford. Now, residents throughout the Southland will have a safe, convenient way to dispose of hazardous materials. This is an important step toward preventing the dumping of toxic waste, which contaminates soil, pollutes waterways, and poses serious health risks, especially for our children. This new facility will also complement the CHARM Center, which accepts electronics, polystyrene foam, clothing and textiles, personal health care equipment, and other general household recycling materials. These items are responsibly recycled, repurposed, or reused. Since its opening, the CHARM Center has served over 3,300 residents and diverted nearly 2.5 million pounds of materials from landfills. This is a huge accomplishment. That's a round of applause. Good. That's a huge accomplishment and a testament to the commitment of our South Suburban College and South Suburban communities. Equity remains a core pillar of my administration's work. Through partnerships like the one which we have with South Suburban College, we're ensuring the Southland receives the same high-quality services available across Cook County. Thank you again to South Suburban College, our community partners, and everyone who made this important project a reality. It's now my pleasure to introduce the congressperson from this area, Robin Kelly.
Thank you so much, Madam President. She introduced everybody else for their applause, so let's give Madam President an applause also. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today on this very exciting occasion. It's an absolute privilege and honor to be your Congresswoman in D.C. In fact, I just got back like 1 o'clock this morning. I really wanted to be here. The South Side of Chicago and the South Suburbs have waited a long time for a recycling and waste facility, despite the North Side having multiple waste drop-off points. To help meet this challenge, I am proud to have secured funding through the American Rescue Plan. The Household Hazardous Waste Facility shows a great partnership between Cook County and the South Suburban College. People will now be able to dispose of household chemicals, rechargeable batteries, oil-based paints, and any other harmful waste material. As you know, household hazardous waste can lead to serious health conditions and serious environmental impacts. This waste facility will fill a major gap in health and environmental services for Southsiders. Everyone, no matter where you live, deserves clean water and air. We could not be at this crucial moment today without the hard work of Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle and my commissioners here, so I'm going to say Donna Miller, and the South Suburban College. So thank you to the president of the board, all the staff. We know we cannot accomplish these things without our staff, so thank all of you so much. This facility is a true testament of what's possible when leaders come together to invest in our communities and our citizens. And I will continue to fight, and fight like hell in Congress, for a clean, healthy environment for all of you. Thank you so much. Sorry. It is my honor and privilege to introduce, as I like to say, my Cook County Commissioner, Commissioner Donna Miller. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Cook County Commissioner Donna Miller, and it's great to be here. I want to express my gratitude to President Preckwinkle, our Cook County Department of Environmental and Sustainability, and South Suburban College, and my soror, who's here as well, for making today's event possible. I'm honored to be here today with all of you for this historic, groundbreaking place that we're having here, the Cook County Center for Hard to Recycle Materials, if that's what you didn't know CHARM stands for. And it's as a result of the partnership between Cook County and South Suburban College. You know, climate resiliency and environmental justice are critical issues we will face in the foreseeable future. Unfortunately, our children are growing up thinking about this and knowing about this every day of their life. Many people wonder how they can make a difference, and recycling is one of the ways that we can make a difference, and it's a very powerful way to contribute to a better environment and for all of us and our future generations. The CHARM Center will responsibly collect and process materials that are challenging to recycle through the conventional curbside programs. Its mission is to promote sustainable and waste management by providing a centralized location for safe disposal of items requiring special handling. Education is going to be another crucial aspect of this facility. The facility will offer educational programs and resources to raise awareness about proper recycling techniques and the importance of reducing waste. I can say in my neighborhood, I live in Linwood. I've lived there for about 20-something years. We have not always had recycling just within our neighborhood. I think it's important for everyone to know, even if you contribute on that level and do it on this level, that we are making such a valuable difference in our community. And I'll also date myself when we talk about how do we educate the next generation and children to know about how important recycling is. Remember back in the day when we were talking about pollution, give a hoot, don't pollute? Okay, we need like some kind of statements like that so that people will understand, children will understand how to grow up and be responsible citizens, and recycling is part of that. Cook County has definitely been a leader in promoting environmental justice, and I've worked over this issue for the last few years, passing legislation at the county level and nationally through National Association of Counties to support policies that fund clean energy, energy efficiency, clean transit, affordable and sustainable housing, training and workforce development, remediation and reduction of legacy pollution, and the development of clean water and wastewater infrastructure. It's really something to see that Cook County has made such an investment, over $100 million in the American Rescue Plan Act to fund and support clean environment and combat climate change. And with these programs such as brownfield remediation, the grant program, lead hazard remediation, household hazardous waste facilities like the Charm Center, the businesses reducing impact on the environment small business grant program, which is the BRIGHT program, and the climate resiliency planning for communities, and the construction and installation of EV charging stations, among other initiatives. I'm so happy that our Congresswoman has been on the forefront of making sure that our federal government has been focused on this, but we can't let them roll these initiatives back. We have to support every level of government to make sure that we are focused on climate resiliency and environmental justice in all communities. It'll take all of us working together on every level of government, including the private sector, which some of you are here today, to ensure that this happens. So thank you all for being here, and it's my pleasure now to introduce South Suburban College Board Chairman and Mayor of Phoenix, Terry Wells.
Thank you, Commissioner Miller. Welcome, everyone. You know, good afternoon, yes. Welcome, everyone. You know, this is I always used to say this about Frank. Whenever Frank Zuccarelli had an event, the sun was always shining, and here it is again. So he's looking down on us with a smile, I'm sure. It's a pleasure to have you here today as we celebrate the groundbreaking of our Household Hazardous Waste Facility, a project that embodies the power of partnership and progress. Before I go any further, though, I would like to recognize a couple of other elected officials who are here. They are members of the board of South Suburban College. First, our Vice Chair, Kevin Daly.
All right, you're here.
And also Janet Rogers, Trustee Janet Rogers. Oh, so here. And a couple of other officials I think that we may have missed. Township Trustee Stephanie Wiedemann. Stephanie, thank you.
All right, Stephanie.
Also, the Chief of Police of South Suburban College, but also an alderman in Calumet City, Ramon Williams. Okay, as the chairman of the board of South Suburban College and the mayor of the village of Phoenix, a small community that's just to the west of here, we understand firsthand the challenges that our communities face, and we know what it means when institutions come together with a purpose. And that is exactly what South Suburban College and Cook County is doing today. This facility will meet a long-standing need for safe, reliable disposal of household hazardous waste, a service that is far too difficult to access for many of the residents in the South Suburbs. Now, 2 years ago, as has been said, we opened the Charm Center just across this parking lot. It was a proud day, and it's worked out well for the communities. But also, just recently, in Phoenix, Posen, and Dixmoor, Cook County has started a curbside recycling program in those communities. It just opened in March. And I can say that in Phoenix, it has worked out just fine. I would say right now about 35% of our residents are now recycling. And we owe President Preckwinkle a debt of gratitude for making that program happen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam President. As we look to the future, we're excited about even more developments that are on the horizon. These facilities and initiatives not only protect our environment, but also create jobs, provide training, and strengthen the very fabric of our communities. To see South Suburban College and Cook County work side by side to meet the needs of the people is something that I take a great deal of pride in. Today is just another example of what we can achieve when we work together, and for that, I couldn't be prouder. Thank you all for being here and being a part of this important journey. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the president of South Suburban College, Dr. Lynette Stokes.
All right, Dr. Stokes.
I'm good. I will have to bring the microphone down a little bit. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. It's truly an honor to welcome you all here to South Suburban College. Many of you are our friends. All of you are our friends. Some of you have been here before. Make sure this is not the last time you come back. Today's groundbreaking ceremony for the Household Hazardous Waste Facility is going to be amazing. We are so glad that you're here. This is a project that represents vision, partnership, and continued progress in the Southland region. I have the pleasure of serving as president of this fine institution, and it's moments like this that remind me why I'm here and so excited about continuing to do the great work we do. On behalf of the South Suburban College family, I would like to thank again our Board of Trustees for their continued support and unwavering dedication to our college community to make sure that important events like this occur. Our board and the entire staff also extend a heartfelt thank you to our very special friend of the college, and that would be none other than the Cook County Board President, Toni Preckwinkle. She is a dedicated and highly effective public servant, and we are especially grateful for the partnership opportunities that she continues to cultivate between South Suburban College and Cook County. Thank you to the Cook County Department of Environment and Sustainability and the many dedicated leaders and agencies who helped bring this to fruition today. We are especially proud to stand with you as stewards of both education and environmental responsibility. This facility is not just about waste management. It's about the opportunity to educate, an opportunity to serve, and the opportunity to lead. So as we break ground today, we're not just laying a foundation in concrete. We're laying a foundation for a cleaner, a healthier, a more sustainable future. Try not to fly away. So again, thank you to our Board of Trustees, our partners at Cook County for entrusting South Suburban College with this important work. The college team that has spearheaded this critical work, and I want to bring special recognition to, is Mr. Patrick Rush, Vice President of Administrative Services. Patrick. Justin Papp, he's our Director of Facilities Management. I know he's here somewhere. There he is in the back. And Luke Ficus, who is also very critical to our team on the sustainability initiatives. So thank you all for the work that you do and the work that you continue to do for students and for the community. We look forward to welcoming residents when the doors open for the HHW facility. And when the doors open and the people come, I'll make sure that their second stop is right across the parking lot to go register for classes at South Suburban College. Thank you so much. And with that, I have the pleasure of bringing to the podium the Department of Environment and Sustainability, the Interim Director, Kevin Schnoes. Okay.
Last one. Good afternoon. I'm Kevin Schnoes, the Interim Director with the Department of Environment and Sustainability. Thank you, President Preckwinkle and County Board members for giving the Department of Environment and Sustainability the opportunity to continue our collaboration with South Suburban College on this new Household Hazardous Waste Facility, as noted, scheduled to open this fall. I'd like to thank SSC Chairman Mayor Terry Wells, SSC President Dr. Stokes, and the incredible staff. We mentioned Patrick and Justin. It's been a fun time, right? We're getting there. So working with those guys to get this facility permitted and built. The Household Hazardous Waste Facility, along with the Charm Center, again, over there, is funded by the American Rescue Plan Act dollars allocated to the county and dedicated to equitable recovery from COVID-19. Since the Charm Center opened on Earth Day in 2023, residents have been able to dispose of electronics, polystyrene foam, clothing, textiles, personal health care equipment, and general household recycling materials. We noted there was 2.5 million pounds of material that's been collected so far. Of that, there's been 2.1 million pounds of recyclables, glass, plastic, aluminum, We've also collected 345,000 pounds of electronics, 53,000 pounds of clothing and textiles, and 7,700 pounds of styrofoam. Styrofoam's so light, but we got 7,700 pounds of that material. This fall, our residents will have this convenient resource to clean out their garages, closets, and cabinets of those dangerous chemicals that we have stored there that have been sitting there, and we got to get them out of our houses. With the opening of the facility, residents will be able to dispose of those chemicals, rechargeable batteries, oil-based paints, solvents, medications, fluorescent light bulbs, antifreeze, motor oil, gasoline, auto fluids, herbicides, pesticides, insecticides. I can go on. There's a lot of stuff that can be brought here. Removing these items will not only make our homes safer for children, pets, and adults, it'll improve the indoor air quality and help adjust negative impacts on a region with historically high pollution and open dumping issues. We look forward to continuing to work with the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency on making this community service available, and would like to acknowledge, again, Ethan Herrick from the Illinois from the agency and our continued partnership with them. Thank you.
The mayor has some additions to his remarks.
Yes. I'm sorry, I missed a couple of people as I was scanning the crowd. Carla Burris, representing Senator Harris. Thank you so much for coming out. And also, Executive Director of South Suburban Mayors and Managers, Christy De Laurenta. She's up here.
Here. Thank you.
All right. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone else. All right. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Mayor. Where are you, Nick? All right, do we have any? All right.